On February 25th, 2025, officers responded to a vehicle crash involving a woman and her 5-year-old child. Officers arrived and interviewed the woman, who seemed coherent initially, but began acting strange shortly after the initial encounter.
Baghdad, 2nd 28, New Mexico, 211, Tom, Mary, Adam. Hello!
Hi.
Are you guys okay? Any injuries or anything? You're okay? Can you get your license, registration, insurance, all that stuff for
I'm
me?
not gonna lie to you. I have a suspended license because when I moved to Texas, it wasn't valid.
Okay.
And so there's no insurance on the car. There's no driver's license. I've been working with New Mexico to try to get my driver's license since I moved here 2 years ago. And I know I have a warrant in Alamogordo for no license, driving, whatever. And I've been trying to take care of all that.
Okay.
And so I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I'm not working. I live off of my child's disability check. And so I'm selling food plates, trying to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
I am not.
Okay, that's fine. Let me check on him and I'll come back and we'll figure out what happened in
I don't have
there.
insurance, but I cannot.
That's fine.
Like, I don't have anyone to. I don't want my kids.
Okay. Let me go check on him and make sure he's okay. Hello, Officer Pirtle. Are you okay? Are you injured?
Oh, you're fine.
You're fine? Okay. Can you get your registration, insurance, and your driver's license for me? But while you're getting that, what happened?
What? I was coming down Stern Drive,
Uh-huh.
and I make the right-hand turn onto the lane. This lane here. And I could make a right-hand turn at traffic light, pick up my daughter from daycare up here. And all of a sudden, boom! Hit me so hard, I spun around.
Okay.
Look at the top. I don't know. This is my truck. I broke the white tires. I think. I spun around and I almost hit the trees.
Okay.
I was in this lane over here.
So you were in this lane and you were going this way?
Yeah, I was going to the traffic light to pick up my daughter.
That's crazy.
Okay. What happened? You need to tell me what happened.
Driving down this way, delivering food plates, and he was behind me. Behind me before me, like, there was multiple times. From all the way over there. Drive my speed limit here. I have tickets. I have warrants. I know what I have. I have 3 children that are depending on me because I can't go to jail. So recently with my income tax, I started going to get my license, pay my tickets off so I can be legal. I just got the car.
Good. So I'm confused because initially you said that he was behind you. So at what point did he get in front of you?
Tell me. You think that shit just happened so quickly to just me to be...
Well, the reason I'm asking you is because I wasn't here. And you should be paying attention to driving, so you should know when he gets in front of you.
Okay, don't be sarcastic.
I'm not. I'm just trying to figure out what happened.
And I'll tell you. I came down this way. I just dropped off a plate. I'll give you the address of the plate that I just dropped off over here. I came over here. He was in front of me.
Okay, and then what?
He was behind me. I felt rushed. I sped up a little bit. I'm slower than the speed limit because I learned my lesson with the sheriff. This is what happened. This is what I saw. This is what didn't happen. This is not what happened. Because honestly, all as it was happening, I turned and I looked at my daughter.
Okay.
I turned around and looked at my daughter because she was in a car seat. He came over here saying, you need to have your daughter in a car seat. She's supposed to be in a car seat. She's supposed to be strapped up. She's supposed to be this. She was. She should be in a back seat. Yes, I understand. But my daughter's weight requirement allows her to be in a booster seat.
Okay. So was she in the front then?
She was in the front.
Okay. Okay.
But her seats go way far back. I've had 2 children. And if that's against the law, then cool. I'll take my ticket for that. Whatever y'all feel, it is what it is.
Okay.
Whatever. Whatever you guys have to do with me.
Okay. Just hang tight, okay? So, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to do, okay? Like you said, you know you have warrants. There's 3 warrants. 1 out of Otero, 2 out of Doñana County, okay? I'm already calling the Otero County judge to see if I can get you released on your own recognizance because of the kid situation. So far, what he's told me is he asked if I can take you over there, which isn't a possibility because that's just something that we won't be able to do. So it sounds like because of how many warrants you have,
Yeah,
he doesn't
that's
want to release you on your own recognizance, and that's a judge's order. So with that being said, if he doesn't give us that, if he doesn't allow you to be released on your own recognizance, I have no choice. I have to contact CYFD to take care of the kids.
You can't call my mom?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. That's why I'm explaining all this to you. Do you have family here that can watch the kids?
We'll take them.
Okay. Can you call her and can she come here?
So that's the plan for me to go to jail right now.
It is, and that's because the judge in Otero is not wanting to release you because of all the warrants. We're going to walk to this second unit, okay? The white one. Okay. Just right here's good, okay? Go ahead and put your hands behind your back for me. I'm going to take off your watch, okay? Because they're going to take it off at the jail anyways.
The thing is, I'm from Texas.
Uh-huh.
They'll tell you, I'll give you their number, I'll write it down, whatever.
That's going to go with you. You're going to have that,
Please,
okay? Yeah.
please.
Okay. So before we get going anywhere else, let me read you something and then I have a couple questions for you, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questionings if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and do not have to answer my questions or make any statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I have explained them to you?
Sir.
Okay, so my question for you, have you been drinking? Okay.
Until, honestly, not until the accident.
Not until the accident? So you got in the crash and started drinking?
We got in the crash. I know I have a warrant. Doesn't make me do whatever. Whatever. You can think what you want to be.
No,
whatever.
I'm just asking you.
I'm not a bad mom. I'll say what it is.
Okay.
I had no problem. We had no interaction with the accident. Wasn't a problem. I was delivering plates, and then when the accident happened, well, shit, if I'm going to jail, I'm not going to jail sober.
Okay.
I hate to say that. Now, what you charge me with, okay, I'll take it.
Be careful.
I know. I'll take it.
Okay, so
I will listen. I will take it because for me, I've been a single mom. I'm not trying to milk you, nothing. Please don't take my emotion as me milking you. I don't have no agenda. I'm not gonna make you feel sorry for me. I know what I do and I know what I don't do. I moved here with family basis, thinking that I would have help, blah, blah, blah. I was sober.
Okay.
I have not done nothing but drink a boot.
A boot?
Boot?
When was that?
Probably about an hour and a half ago.
An hour and a half ago? Where was it?
My house.
At your house? A boot of what were you drinking?
Jose Cuervo.
Of what?
Jose Cuervo.
Jose Cuervo? Okay. Do you normally drink?
No, not as often.
Okay.
I went to rehab.
Okay.
I never lost custody of my children. Never lost custody of my children.
Okay. So I just want to make sure, because you're giving me different stories. About an hour and a half ago, you were drinking at your house. You said you drink Jose Cuervo.
No,
And then,
that's not what I said.
okay, what did you say?
You took what you wanted to. You took what you wanted to say. Now let me tell you something. I'm not. No offense against you,
No, you're fine.
but when I got arrested in Alamogordo,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't even drinking. I did my makeup. I was doing my makeup on my way to go get me a little hot pocket. Okay, I was going to a dick appointment. Not that y'all needs to know.
So,
But I was going, no, let me tell you.
now you were going to correct me about what I said, because I said you were drinking Jose Cuervo, and you said that's wrong.
No, I drank it 2 hours before I even.
I don't want you to fall.
I know. I drank it 2 hours before I even left the house.
Okay.
I have 8 different kinds, whatever.
Okay.
You can how you want. You already made your assumption. Go ahead.
Okay. Hold on real quick.
You made your assumption. Go ahead. No.
Just hang out
No,
right
go
here real
ahead.
quick.
Go
okay?
ahead.
And actually, let's have you have a seat in here real quick, okay?
No, I'm not. Nah, you can either make your assumption. If you're going to arrest me, put me in the car.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay?
Yeah, we're gonna go in the car.
You want to arrest me?
Yeah, you have warrants
Make sure
on
you
this
arrest
side.
me.
Oh, that's right. You don't have a canine
Nah.
camera.
Okay. Make sure you arrest me
202,
now.
209. Give me a 21. Okay, Miss Duran. So just so I can confirm for the crash report, you said your daughter was in the passenger seat, correct? And you were in the driver's seat? Yes? Okay. So let me ask you this. Would you be willing to perform some tests for me? Yeah? Okay. So I'm gonna...
What kind?
So I'll explain them out here. It's just going to be a couple of tests that we go through. But if we do this, I'm going to take your handcuffs off. I don't want you to run or anything like that.
not
Don't get
gonna
any
run.
ideas like that
I'm
because
not stupid.
I just want to get it out there.
I know.
That way it's said,
I
okay?
was raised from Dallas. I'm not going to run.
Okay. I just want to make sure it said I don't want you to pick up any charges that you don't need, okay? So are you willing to step out and do this?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to seatbelt you. Go ahead and step out over here, okay? So what I need you to do is right where you're at, go ahead and put your feet together, heels touching your heels, toes touching your toes, and your arms down at your side. I want you to remain in that position until I tell you to do otherwise. Do you understand? Okay. Are you able to see the tip of my finger? Okay, so with your eyes and your eyes only, I want you to follow the tip of my finger. Do not move your head at all during this test. Do you understand? Keep looking. You're okay. You're okay. Get back in that
Sorry,
position.
I have ADHD too.
No, you're okay. Get back in that position for me. Put your feet together and your arms down at your side. Okay, so follow the tip of my finger, okay? Try not to move your head, okay? Keep looking at the tip of my finger. Keep looking over here and put your arms back down at your side. Okay, get back in that position for me.
I can't
No, you're okay.
do.
Just get back in that position for me, okay? So for this test, what we're going to be doing is a series of 9 heel-to-toe steps down that straight line, okay? During the test, I need you to keep your arms down at your side. You're going to be making each step heel-to-toe, looking down at your feet, counting each step out loud as you make it, okay? Once you get to your 9th step, you're going to leave your lead foot planted on the ground, taking a series of small steps to turn yourself around, and then 9 heel-to-toe steps back down the line. Do you understand all that?
9 steps. 9 steps back.
Just as I instructed. So during the test, once you start it, don't stop the test until you've completed it. Do you understand? Okay, go ahead and begin.
I hate this. It's not even alcohol. I just don't have coordination. That's why I do this. 3, 4.
Keep your arms down at your side.
Right now. Can I do this without it?
If you want to do it without them, that's fine.
Yeah, because these are bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, segment here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Can't.
So do you want to continue the tests?
I don't know.
So there's one more test.
It's not even that I'm drunk. I'm not. None of that.
Okay, so
My thing is, I'm not a girly girl. I did not. My mom did not take me to gymnastics. None
No,
of
you're
that.
fine. You're fine.
I was raised in Dallas. So Can I?
No,
Can you-
just stay there, okay?
Hold my hand real quick.
No, I'm not going to hold your hand.
Okay.
So right now I'm going to place you back in handcuffs, and then we're going to go from there, okay? I'm going to explain stuff to you, okay? So go ahead and turn around, put your hands back behind your back. Okay. Walk back in and just have a seat right there, okay?
See, Cheryl.
Okay. Listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for driving under the influence of alcohol. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional
You don't
independent
need to tell
test,
me nothing else.
you have the
Get
right
out
to
of
a
my face.
reasonable opportunity to arrange for a
liar.
physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory
Thank you.
technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test?
Nope.
Okay, I
Get out
cannot
of my
force you to
face.
take our test, but if you
Nope.
refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or
don't care.
non-resident operating
have one?
privilege for 1 year.
Cool.
If you are convicted in court
Thank
of
you.
driving under the influence, you may
Thank
also
you.
receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you
fine.
understand that?
Yep.
Okay. Your right to speak to an attorney or remain silent does not apply to the requirement of the New Mexico law that you take
Of course.
a breath test.
I don't care.
Do you agree to be tested?
Nope.
Okay. Just sit tight, all right?
The woman was charged with driving with a suspended license, careless driving, driving with no insurance, and aggravated DUI, and booked for her multiple warrants. Thanks for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe for more of our content.